Hey everybody, this is RC from the Game Grave, bringing you my E3 2015 picks. This is Super Mario Maker.
Years now. If there's 3 ideas presented to both of us, we pick the same one.
Absolutely love this presentation, by the way.
We made more and more side-scrolling.
They show how they used to make the old Mario games with graph paper. And they still have some of the old graph paper. It's pretty amazing.
This became the basis of Super Mario Maker.
The tool got so good that the more we worked with it, the more we realized we could also turn it into something everyone could enjoy. With Super Mario Maker, anytime you make an edit, you can see the results right away. This instant feedback can really help your imagination run wild.
Back in the day, we had to create everything by hand. To design courses, we would actually draw them one at a time onto these sheets of graph paper.
Look at this. World 1, 2.
Hand our drawings to the programmers, who would code them into a build. While digging up these old documents, we found this. It's very precious.
One of the oldest design doc pieces here.
Mario Brothers, we had a concept of land, air, and sea. See this old sketch of Mario throwing fireballs from a moving cloud? You can now do that in Super Mario Maker. You can even control where the cloud flies.
In the old days, when we needed to fix or change part of the course, it would get really messy if we tried to edit the original drawing. So we'd put this see-through paper on top to make edits.
There you go.
A lot of things might look familiar, but you can combine various elements from the different games to create entirely new stuff. Like stacking different enemies on top of each other to make a huge tower, and then putting a bullet bill on top.
That's so awesome. Can't wait to build that.
You can even put things we've never placed underwater. Right, there are some enemies that don't normally appear underwater, like Goombas. When you put one
Love that they just kind of sit there. They do swim a little bit, though.
They swim like a small shrimp. Mario can even take on the appearance of other characters.
So this is a new announcement for E3 here. So like he can grab the mystery mushroom and he could change into different characters from other Nintendo games.
It's called Costume Mario. We have a lot of these planned. To celebrate Super Mario's 30th anniversary, we're releasing an 8-bit amiibo. When you use it, your Mario in-game is going to
Can't wait to get this amiibo either. I don't collect a lot of them, but that is one I have to get.
To reflect the effect in the game.
Look at the mushroom Goombas.
There's also
so awesome.
Super Mario Maker booklet. The booklet has a lot of sample courses.
So hopefully the booklet
really
comes with the game.
Looking at them, as if this is what would happen if you design the world of Mario in real life.
Most times, I start by making a course I want to play, which is usually like a 2-1 or 2-2. Once that's done, we try to make it a little easier, so we move on to making 1-1. It's always like that. I may come across as a mean person by saying this, but in 1-1, there's a Goomba, which is clearly an enemy. But there's also a super mushroom, and you might run when you first see it. You run, but there's a block above, so you can't run. So if you jump, the ceiling is low, so you usually hit it. But when you do, you grow big. It's a surprise.
There you go. Design 101 right there, peeps.
Stairs, but there are gaps. But the first gap has a floor, and the second one is the one you want to avoid because it's bottomless. So it's a tutorial in a sense. We put a lot of thought into those types of things.
When playing a Mario game for the first time, it's a challenge to run and jump at the same time. New players usually fall into the first pit because they can't make the jump. But they learn from it. They usually fall into it because
Love these old drawings. I hope they include some of those in the booklet.
Training software.
Try it if you want to get into game design.
Boom, there you go. So for anybody who doesn't know,
anyone can become a good course designer.
Super Mario Maker allows you to make all kinds of crazy Mario levels and go in there and play them with your friends.
Nintendo's experience for E3 is all about transformation. And while we've given you a sneak peek of some of our games coming later in 2015, there's still much more to share. Next, Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 begins. We'll kick off with Mr. Miyamoto and fellow developers flying through Star Fox Zero. And if you can't wait to get your hands on Super Mario Maker, the opportunity is right in front of you. On Wednesday, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday from noon until 5 p.m. local time, you can walk into any of more than 100.
So for anybody interested, you could actually go play Mario Maker, which for me, I'm going to wait till it comes out in September because I don't want to spoil any of it for me. I just want to get right into it once I get a copy of it.
Nintendo.com. To close, as anyone transforms, be it a person or a company, it's good to reflect on where you've been to help guide.
So I included a lot of this stuff at the end here because there is a great Mario video that they show here with all these random people doing Mario Brothers stuff.
Played as gaming's biggest star, Mario. From the music to the costumes to the characters, Super Mario isn't just Nintendo's mascot. There's a little piece of him and certainly memories of his adventures inside all of us.
Man, all of these games bring back memories for me. Gotta love it.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Reca-se Mario!
Mario Sushi. It's as if it was built, that song was made for an accordion. Built to be played. I just love how weird and quirky this video is. A normal day at Nintendo headquarters in Japan. That's great though, watching them play music together. That's fun. And of course, if you've done a Crazy Mario video, let's SuperMario.com. They missed an opportunity though. They should have said, let's do the Mario.com. There you go. That would have been great.
Now it's your turn. Visit LetSuperMario.com and help us celebrate his 30th anniversary by submitting your own Super Mario video. And do it for a good cause, with Nintendo making a donation to the non-profit group Operation Smile. Visit our site for details.
Can't believe Mario is 30 years old. Pac-Man turned 35 this year, too. Check out this Mario Maker stuff. I love all the crazy stuff that people have been building. If you haven't watched any of the Nintendo Treehouse stuff from this year or last year, definitely do yourself a favor and check it out. If you have any interest in game design whatsoever, or even just having fun in Mario with like completely custom built things, this is something you're really going to enjoy. I mean, look how crazy these levels are. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more E3 videos from the Game Grave.